then it may work out. Okay, now if we're talking about opposition energy here, and it's a negative Libra or Aries type energy, they have fears that they're not going to succeed, and that is in the south. The direction of the south is what I picked up for them mostly. That's the biggest fear for them. Now, is that the fear for you too? Now, for south, it could mean that someone's living there, or it could be a direction for success. Okay. Now, and that fear could be just money, monetary fear. Okay. And I feel like that's reflected on both sides. Okay, there's something I want to go back to the Libra card here, though. And you could feel like they're not fair. Okay. Or a parent is not fair for somebody. Or someone is not fair. But we have to release that. Okay, and get clear. Now, okay, because... Okay, these were the negative traits that I picked up of this particular person. Okay. I want to say they're a Libra with Scorpio energy, since we picked up and Capricorn maybe, because those are the two that I picked up on that other card. Okay, now, if you have those energies in your chart, you might go look at that. Okay, now, so if you're dealing with them and they're bugging you, it could be that because they seem not decisive. And so that could be a reflection of something that you need to be more decisive about. Could be like commitment struggles. Oh, let's go meet at a so-and-so time, and then canceling. Okay. The other thing you want to avoid, if this is you, is people pleasing. Okay. So another way you could do is track your commitments and try to stick with them, right? Hi. And this could be the other person that doesn't commit. So that could be bothering you. But you have to take your focus off of that and look at other things, even as you're aware of that. Okay. You don't want that to be the dominant focus. Okay. So Libra energy could be like not wanting to rock the boat, right? But your card came up as needing to be more like that that creature from that fandom thing, right? That fire dragon that carried the boat away. Okay, now. What is that? Okay, you could be dealing with a Leo, and whatever happened that you had some promise in, you felt like it could have fell through for now. Okay, and... Okay, so the flip-flop energy, right? Okay, that's what you want to avoid. Okay, you want to be steady and consistent. Okay. I feel like with patience and perseverance, no matter what is thrown your way, right? The rewards of your hard work are going to show. That's what I feel like this is saying, if this is the Aries energy. Okay. All right. And also it's suggesting that whatever happened where you felt like you had to hand over the reins, it's like if you saw that it didn't work, take the reins back. And it could just be because you needed to recalibrate your energy. Okay. Trying to decipher my automatic writing. Okay. All right, so whatever the decision is, you want to be clear and stand firm on that. Okay. That could be like making a decision to do something and then stopping midway. You don't want to do that. And that could have been reflected to you in the physical world just recently. So you want to really take a look at that. That's what we want to not do. All right, now. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, so we did that. Okay, so Ace of Swords in the South. Okay, so you want success there too. All right, so it's like two people who want success in one region. Okay, all right, so I feel like if you weren't sure about what to do, this is the epiphany that you have. Okay. And you know, like with blacksmithing, it's like you forge one of these things with fire, right? But this one has a lot of wind and water, looks like. So there could be mind stuff and emotions. We want to get clear on that. Okay. Yeah, the key is to not rush through things. There may be a feeling of wanting to do that. Okay. So again, the ace is, what's interesting is, right, it's the potential, right? Intellectual potential. So maybe that's where the poetry or reading or learning comes in, because that will help you to express yourself in a way that is piercing and clear. But here's your new beginning. Ace of Swords for me is the winning thing. And you got that, and the victory is the final card out. Okay, so that's like, it's interesting that there's double. There's double success and double, it's like double. Whereas in the past, it could have been like double trouble. Okay, so I feel like this is also seeking, what was I getting? Universal truth, right? Like, there's all these little mini realities that people are having. And it's like, I mean, even this morning, I was thinking, I was like, what planet am I on? So you want to seek universal truth, right? That's the kind of truth that makes sense with all beings. Okay. And justice. Okay. And you want to be open-minded and consider perspectives, but also be able to be clear on your intentions and your initiatives. Okay. And the thing that we want to do is, with this energy, is not to overestimate one's ability. It's like, go look into that collaboration energy, like I picked up with the Viking thing. Okay. Woo! But this is a breakthrough moment that you're going to have. And if it's a battle, you're going to break through it. That could be a personal battle. It could be the war. But whatever it is, there's success for you. That's what I want to tell you. Okay. And so we want to, okay, so what I see here is, see, you had this card here, and that also is the fear of your opposition, or your yin to your yang energy. Okay, so, which could be father or mother or anybody. Okay, anyway. Again, you want to try and be open-minded and consider their perspectives. You don't have to receive it as your truth, or but you can listen to it, right, with an open heart. And sometimes, you know, when you're in an entourage if they're the kind of people that are always just telling you what you want to hear, you might ask other people, right? Okay, that's the other thing. The main thing is you don't want to it's like, you know, when someone opens up a company and everyone sits down and they throw ideas. You want to be like that. You want to listen to everything and all the ideas without judgment. So whatever is coming in, you want to perceive it without judgment. And then that way you can even have big changes in tech. Okay. Or whatever it is you're building. If it's farming or whatever, all the other stuff that I said came up. Oh, here. Bridget. Okay. Poetry, learning, healing, protection, blacksmithing, livestock, and dairy things. Okay. I got nuns in there too somewhere. Okay, but that was like way out there. Okay, so let's see. All right, so we got that. Okay, looks like you might live in the South, and that might just be telling you live in the South, we know, and this message is for you. You're going to have success in the South. Okay. All right, now for some of you, that's strategy to get to that point. Okay. Now let's look at this. Oh, this. Oh, shoot. And see, this is always going to the creation board. When you feel like someone is creating into your experience, that means you might be in the wanderer energy where you might have let go the reins too much. That's when you pull the reins in a little bit. Okay, you don't want to overdo it, but also get collaboration energy in. Get other perspectives and viewpoints. Talk it out. Okay, now, this Father of the Stones in the West, King of the Stones. Now, that was the feet. Now, where was all that? Okay, the feet. Okay, let me see if God. Okay, now there's the Buddha foot, but that's not what this is. Oh, those look like little coffee beans. Old man. Seek wise counsel is what I got with that. Okay. Oh, but you got the King of Stones, so that is monetary success too. All right, but that's what this is too. Okay, now let's see. There are all kinds. There was like giants in India. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, Lord. I need to just do the readings and just record while I'm doing it. I think that's what I need to do. But there was so much. I was like, oh my God, I couldn't keep up with it. All right, let's see. The feet. Where are those? Oh, did I tell you? The stone is jacinth. Jacinth. So that might be a good meditating stone for you. All right, like holding it or even put it by your technology. Okay. All right, now let's see. The key with that temperance card is moderation. It wasn't like overdoing things. Okay. It was like integrating passion and adventure with grounded energy. I already said that. Okay, now let's see. Where are the feet? Oh my God. Just like pages and pages. Oh, here we go. Okay. So I got India, Lipakshi Temple. Okay, there's a famous footprint there. Okay, and it's rumored to be Lord Hanuman, which I think is that one that has a monkey face, but I'm not sure. Okay, I think that's the one. Or Sita. Okay, so you might personally have some more information coming with that. Okay, so it's a footprint in India, and then after that I got Buddha's foot too. But there are all kinds of feet everywhere coming up after that. Okay, now. Okay, and what's weird about that one footprint is that there was lots of water around that. Okay, and what is that? The footprint is known to be wet. Okay, so now, there's a poem with footprints in the sand. So you might find some healing energy by going to the beach or listening to the ocean online. Even putting your footprints into the sand, right? Okay. There was something about the ecosystem too that I was getting. I don't remember what that was. Ecological footprint. Yeah, okay. I wrote that down. Ecological footprint. So it's like taking account of that, because that's how I got the India Association. It's like they have a big ecological footprint. It was like somehow bring those past wisdom into your knowledge. Okay. And I didn't know what this was about, but it was built by giants during the Yuga cycle. YUGA cycle. So that might be some information that is personal to you, or something that you could look up. All right, now, what else? All right, so let me go back to this. Anytime you feel like you're like, what is this? That's when you go to the creation board and start building, because that's how you get out of that. Okay. All right, now, was that it? Oh, here are these cards. Okay. No, these are... Okay, so see, that's like meditating and going within. Okay. Here's a little owl here. Okay, so that's Virgo. Okay, so any earth energy I feel like could be helpful with you. Okay, and grounding energy, connecting to spirit, the light. Father, the swords in the south. See, the south came again. Okay, but Ra, oh my God. Okay, so it is here. Okay, so there's the card. Okay, and that's the sun. Okay, in illumination. Oh, there's that snake. Oh, but it's not biting its own tail. So I feel like you're finding a way out to victory. Now, what is this little thing looking like? Where was the foot? Okay, so there's like this I'm picking up as a snowman and mud. So there's some, it's like, there might be something with that there. Okay. But I'm also getting like being able to find your joy no matter what's going on in the outside world. And I'm picking this up as a Tweety bird. You know that little bird in Snoopy? Okay, but he's got a top hat. Okay, that's what I'm picking it up as. Okay, so there's some sort of energy here. Oh, buildings. I'm picking up buildings. Okay. Okay. So, whatever your world is, and whatever it's been, and what you're trying to build, keep building on your imagination. That's really important, to bring that forth. And call on spirit to bring that vision. it's like the kind of energy that is good for humanity, good for all, not just one person, right? Okay. All right, so this is the final card, victory. Let's get an angel card on that. Whew, that was a lot. I wonder how long these videos are. All right, so let me see what the angel card says. Oh, let me get an Alice card too. Messenger of joy. Spread joy wherever you go today. Your smile and positivity will uplift those around you. All right, let's get another one. Trust the process. Trust that everything is unfolding as it should today. Surrender to the divine plan. And your plan is divine. And as you connect with that world within, that's when you move in that divine timing. Let's say it. I am moving in divine timing. Thank you. Okay, patience is a virtue today. Allow things to unfold in their own perfect timing. Now, there was some reading, and I can't tell, I think it was Aquarius maybe. Patience like, no, maybe it was a Virgo, I don't know. Patience like a Taurus. Okay. All right, divine guidance. You are being guided by divine forces towards your highest path. Pay attention to your signs and synchronicities today. Eternal love. Know that love transcends time and space today. Connect with the eternal flame of love within. Okay, see? That was the reading. Okay, and on the bottom, gratitude attitude. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude today. Count your blessings and watch abundance flow into your life. Okay, so it's like when someone gives you something, even if it's like something silly like a piece of gum or okay, so all right, let's say it's like someone comes into you and then they're like, oh, I heard this great song today, and that might be just the song you need to get you through at some other point. So it's like things like that. Just being awake and present in the moment can help you naturally move in this energy. It's not anything forced. Okay. All right, so see, you're moving in the lighted path. Oh, see, that's what I was saying. It was like melting snow. Be a beacon of hope for others today. Your positivity and encouragement will guide someone out of darkness, even if it's yourself. Embrace change. Welcome change as a catalyst. And you got that alchemy card for growth today. Embrace new beginnings with an open heart. Oh, my God. Okay, we said that. All right, thank you, Spirit. Okay, let me get one. You know what? I think we're going to leave it there. Yeah.